Cut! Cut! That's the wrong movie, guys. Let's get this makeup party started, my ghoul friends, and I'm going to start by sketching in Slimer's overall shape using a white eyeliner. And I'm mainly focusing on his main features, which are his huge mouth and his overall shape, as well as his hands and arms. Now it's time to sling a little paint around. I'm going to be using a Wolf Brothers color that stained me horrifically, but it's the color 057. You just want to color within the lines, much like you would in a coloring book. And I did mention that this color stained me pretty badly. I used every method that I knew of to get it off, including shaving cream. So it pretty much was clinging on for dear life, much like Slimer would. Now it's time to move into detail land, which is my favorite of all the lands in makeup. And I'm creating this olive color using black and lime green, just mixing those two colors. And with that color, I'm going to go ahead and draw in all of Slimer's details, all of his rolls and his wrinkles, his smile lines. My process starts off by laying down a line of that olive color, and while it's still slightly wet, I go in with that lime green color and go over the edges. And it kind of naturally blends together and creates the shadow that would occur. Slimer's nose is really close to his eyes, so I went ahead and drew in a fake nose between my eyes. And I just painted on 3 half circles, then added a set of nostrils, and then I added a little bit of shadows to create more dimension. Next, I drew in Slimer's iconic eye sockets using that olive paint again. And also I added some wrinkles to his forehead because he's a worried little ghost. And to camouflage my nose even more, I went ahead and added that lime green. Moving on to the mouth of the beast, we're going to sketch in some teeth, a top and a bottom set. Then I'm going to use Raven Black, which is a pro paint from Graftobian, to outline the teeth and fill in any of the negative spaces. I mixed a red and a white face paint to get this pinkish color, which I applied on Slimer's gums and also to his tongue. The shading on the tongue is pretty simple. All you have to do is start off with a darker color on the outer edge of the tongue, then add a lighter pink and blend it into the darker pink. In the very center, you want to add black to create some depth, and also you want to add some shading underneath the teeth to make the tongue recede. And at this point, I went ahead and used a white face paint to fill in the teeth. Let's get into the detailing of the hands. I used that olive color again to outline each finger and each palm and create all the little details of the hands. I also added some little white fingernails to make his fingers pop. When face paint dries, it is hard to add any more details, which is why it's great to have eyeshadows, because you can go in and add depth and shadows and highlights using eyeshadows on top of face paint. So I'm going to be doing this with the Stalazi matte eyeshadow, and this is MS34. Basically just going to create some more depth and some more dimension to Mr. Slimer. And I'm also going to be applying this to my eyelids and creating those Slimer sockets. To create this illusion that Slimer is floating, you want to go ahead and outline the rest of him in black. And that means covering your hair in black, covering your ears in black, covering any exposed skin in black face paint. And yes, you will need a very long shower after this. To make my eyes appear a little smaller, I did add some black eyeliner from NYX into the waterline. And finally, I added some yellow to Slimer's teeth, and this is an eyeshadow from Sugar Pill called Butter Cupcake. Alright my starlings, I hope you enjoyed this Slimer tutorial. I had a blast filming this. This was such a sweet slice of nostalgia for me since I loved Ghostbusters growing up and I can't wait to see the new movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video and take care guys. Bye! I look like a T-Rex. Looks like it's fist pumping when I raise my shoulders. Okay. Hold on, watch so bad. This is a regular Monday night.